Hello everyone, basically myself Sunil Ramkrishnan Nair. Basically I am working as a software delivery head, software project manager, software delivery head basically you can say. Basically today we are going to discuss about something about the project management plan. In that basically there are few short forms and full forms basically available here and few variables which have some certain definitions. So we are going to talk about that, and this video basically we are going to take in two parts because the videos will be video size will be too much. So first we will going to discuss about the actual cost. What actually actual cost is, that is AC basically we can say. Actual cost itself says that the real actual cost what is going to be occurred in the project. Basically, we can take one example. There is one project ongoing. One project which is to be done, and the budget is basically $1 lakh. In $1 lakh, basically, per day expense is $10,000. So the project is you have to create the table structure, entire table structure of the project. So basically, project manager told that this is our budget. Per day, we are spending $10,000, right? So $10,000 per day is the actual cost. That is basically expense we can say, real expense which is going to occur per day. So basically, project manager told that we are starting the project and the project has started. First day project has gone $10,000, two, three, four, five. So fifth day the project manager told that I want the exact status of the project. So basically, how basically I can take that? So basically, actual cost was basically telling that it's a $50,000. The actual cost is. So basically, if the project is going perfectly on time, without any error, without any resources problems, without any confusion, without any conflict, without any understanding the project. If entire project is going perfectly fine, then basically the 50,000 will be the actual cost. This cost is basically estimated according to the certain attributes of the company management side and the accounts department of the softwares. They basically had the exact software amount, the project plan amount according to the certain attributes. So $50,000 basically is the actual cost which is going to happen and which has happened. Actually, 50,000 was the dollar. So project manager told that yeah, project is going perfectly fine because the actual cost is $50,000 only, and the um, project actual cost $50,000. So $50,000 is going to be happen. So basically, when he calculated that time, basically the earned value, basically we can say that is EV, that was also $50,000 only. So earned value means 50,000. Earned value means what? The task which is going to which has happened, and the total amount of cost which has happened. Actual cost. Actual cost means really how many amount task has been happened. So the amount was also 50,000. So EV was also 50,000. EV says that the actual work you have done of the from the amount. So the amount was 50,000. So EV was also 50,000 and the actual cost also 50,000. So project manager told that yeah, project is going perfectly fine. So project is on time. So this was about the actual cost. The next point basically we are going to discuss is variance basically. Variance basically which says that variance word actually itself says that it's a difference. Basically difference means difference can be of anything: project difference, project expense difference, project income difference, project cost difference. So basically this difference can be of anything basically. So variance word itself says it's a difference basically. So there will be some difference going to happen basically. So in difference basically we have one more short forms that is called CV. That is basically tells that it's a cost variance. Cost variance means the variance of the cost which is going to be occurred for the project which is going to happen. So what is going to be the cost variance? What will be the cost variance of the entire project and the cost variance of the current existing scenario? The scenario was 5 days the project has happened, 5 days the project work has happened. So what is the cost variance? So basically we will take one example here. CV says that EV minus AC. Cost variance is the formula is EV minus AC. EV says that it's earned value and AC is actual cost. So basically here cost variance says that if you minus the actual cost from the if you do the minus of EV minus AC, then you can able to find the cost variance. What would be the cost variance? Cost variance is whether the project is going fine, whether the project is not going fine, whether the project is on time, on on time and on cost. On time means you can't say on time basically, but on cost basically because it's a cost related variance. So basically we can say here, we can take one example, one same example which I always take. 1 lakh dollar is the project cost. 10 days is the time duration. 50,000 on fifth day, the project manager told that I want to calculate the um, I want to calculate the CV, that is cost variance. So on the fifth day, EV was $70,000. EV means the real work which has happened on the fifth day, and the against actual cost was 50,000. So real the plan was of 50,000 work done. 50,000 work has to be done on fifth day, but actually the real work which was happened on fifth day was $70,000. So $20,000 was a extra work which has been done. So CV says that EV minus AC. So that is 50,000, 20,000 plus work has been done. So plus work has been done. That means it's a plus sign. CV says that it's a plus sign is coming. So when the plus sign comes, that means the cost variance is good. Cost variance is good. That means what? The project is going perfectly fine. So you can adjust this $20,000 in another project also. That type of task also management can take into picture, but that depends upon the management decision because all project might not be conflict not be configured with each other, because the accounts department says that all project can't be configured with each other. So basically this type of task basically director can do if he want to adjust some he if he have a limited budget, then basically he can do the take this type of decision, but that depends upon the project management and project manager decision, and sorry, project director decision, because this is connected with many projects basically. So this type of decision only project manager and the project team project director level team only can able to take. So $20,000 is the extra work which has been done. So this can be used if the project management board of the director take the decisions. If they give the permission basically to use this $20,000 to the another. Now the another scenario is $1 lakh is the total budget of the cost, total budget of the project. 50,000 is the actual cost, and the EV says that it's a 40,000 work. So 40,000 work has done on the fifth day against the actual cost 50,000. So 10,000 is a minus. So whenever the minus sign comes, that means you are not doing the project on budget. So project is telling that the amount is telling that you have taken some you have to do some extra efforts to cover this minus sign. Cover this minus sign means the less work has happened against the actual cost. 50,000 work has to be done, but the 50,000 work has not happened due to some certain reason. It might be any reason, resources reason, some other conflict has been happened, another some problem has occurred. Due to that problem, few time has taken. This can be any types of problems which can be anything. Basically, you can't say the what is actually the problem. For that, basically, a risk management plan is also there. In that risk management plan, you can cover up this an entire risk so that this CV could not be come into minus, cannot be. CV is not supposed to come in minus. For that, risk management plan has to be prepared like that, that CV will not come in minus. So CV has K minus. That means you have to give some extra efforts to cover up this minus, and you have to cover up this cost variance. Basically, you can say if it's in plus, then it's good. If it's minus, then the project is not going fine because it's taking some extra efforts. Extra efforts is required. Basically, you can say. So basically, this was about CV cost variance. Basically, so we have just now taken some few examples and few short forms and few variables definitions. So basically, in next video, basically we are going to see some other topics and other short forms and few variables definitions and few examples of the project management plan where this all the attributes, all the variables, all the formulas, all the short forms, all the full forms are getting used. So basically, this is Sunil R. Nair signing off for just now, and we are going to see some other videos after certain times.